Hey everybody, and welcome back to Farmboy's Garage. Today we're working on the 85 Chevy C30 dually. And I've been parked for a little bit. Got in it the other day and tried to roll the window down and got some issues. So let's take a look and see what's going on. Go down with this window. So you can see it only goes down about 5 inches here. If I go all the way up, there, so obviously we've got an issue here. So to access, we got to remove the door panel. And on this truck, it's got 4 screws at the bottom of the door panel here. We can leave this carpet in place. We got a couple screws right here, and then we got 2 screws, one under this plate and one that's under here. This is where the plate would be if it was still here. And I think the rest are just clips. So let's get this panel off and we'll go from there. Alright, with the door panel off, we've got a couple of access holes. We got one here we can take this support off. This is for the pull handle. And we got one here which is smaller. It's hard to get your hand in there. You can reach down in there and feel that motor. So what I think I'm going to try to do is I'm going to unbolt these 4 bolts. There's 2 here and 2 here that holds the window regulator in place. I'm going to try to keep the window in the up position. Alright, so after some maneuvering, I went ahead and unbolted these 4 bolts, and I got to lift up a little bit to be able to get one of the wheels out of this track. And then I slid it all the way back and got the wheel out of this track. And then I was able to get the wheel out of this track. So you see I just got a piece of wood stuck in here to hold this window up. And I was able to fish it out of that hole right there. And now I've got it in here in the vise. So let's go take a look at it. I'm going to go ahead and apologize for the fan noise, but it's too damn hot in this shop not to have a fan running. This thing has got a spring on it and it's loaded. So the only thing holding it in place right now is the motor. So I've got it clamped. I got the gear part clamped in the vise. I'm not sure if this actually worked. I'm hoping it will keep it in this position. It may end up swinging it one way or the other. I don't know. I know we're going to have to be real careful when we unload this, take this motor off. So there's three bolts holding the motor on. There appears to be 7/16. Nope, half. It ain't very tight. So this thing could be quite dangerous if it unloads on me. I'm going to do is when I get ready to take this last bolt out, I'm going to hold these arms in the position they're in and see if they'll stay there. Alright, we lucked out on that deal. That's exactly where it needs to be. Alright, so this is just a El Cheapo. Looks like it was 2013. I replaced this motor before. And it's just a El Cheapo Chinese motor. It's not even a Dorman. But I bought a bunch of these motors because they're cheap. So we're going to go ahead and fix up another one. I believe we'll have to bolt this plate on here, and then we'll be able to bolt it right back up. Here's that lock switch I was talking about. It just came apart. It broke right here. It broke on that clip. I don't know how good that's going to pick up. It's so shiny, but it's all just, I don't know. I don't even think it's pot metal. It's probably just plastic. Brand new. Hadn't been in there long. Junk. can't buy nothing aftermarket nowadays. So I kind of keep quite a few of these on hand. This happens to be a Dorman. Hopefully it's a little better than that, the one I had in here. It is made in Vietnam and not China, so that might be a good thing. So this part here we'll have to bolt on. We won't need this. It comes with little bolts, and best I can remember, these bolts really ain't worth a flip. They're too small. I'm gonna get it lined up here where you can kind of see. Definitely a difference. This has got Dorman stamped in it, and it's not shiny. The back side is a little different. So they definitely don't come from the same factory. That looks all, well, see, this is not even, this one's at least screwed in. And this one's just crimped in. That's how cheap that is. So basically we want this thing on there like that. And this is what you're it's going to bolt to. So this has to be secured. They give you these little bitty screws. They give you 4 of them, and they are tiny. They don't give you any washers. Seems like I put some washers on them, but maybe we won't need any. These do seem to fit a little better, so maybe I'll just stick with Dorman next time. I got a couple more of them little cheapos over there. I think I give like $15, $20 a piece for them motors. They're nothing. Man, it lasted 5 years, almost 5 years. You don't get drove much. Not terribly hard to get out once you get it loose, but it's going to be a little more difficult to go back, I'm afraid. Alright, 7mm. So here's where you kind of need 3 hands, one to hold it up right, one to hold the screwdriver in place, and one to turn the ratchet. You probably need to inspect this regulator just to make sure it ain't damaged. I don't believe it's damaged. It could stand a little bit of grease on it. Now, fun part. You have to go in just right. Make sure it's actually lined on a tooth. I think once it's bolted in, it'll slide on in. I hope. There it went. Pop in place there. should be able to turn this thing loose and it's should stay in place. See, it's been kind of rubbing on something right here. Not sure what. But I can tell you there's no way that you would be able to change this out in the door, because this is against the inner door panel. I just don't believe you could push it out enough to get to those and not let this thing come together. So it's easy enough to get it out. A little bit of a pain to get it back. Let's go see what we can do. So I want to be sure that this goes in towards this door panel right here. I'm going to slide it down. Back. Come out the way it is, so it should go back the way it is. Before I get too happy with it, I'm gonna have to bring it out and plug it up, because I don't believe I can get my hand in there to plug it. Can't see it now. Oh hell, I can't reach it though, plug it long enough. Alright, we're good now. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get this wheel into that hole and back. Next, I'm going to put this wheel into this slot, but I got to go in from that end. And that's going to pick the other wheel up. Damn sticks in the way. Oh, alright. Now I can get this other wheel into the end groove in the window here. I have to crap out my fingers. Oh, come on now. There she goes. Now, I turn the key on, everything's in place. I should be able to maneuver that to where it'll line up here and down here. If I can get these two in here, we've got it made. I can't really show y'all up close because I really got my hands full. So what I'm gonna do is turn the key on. Let's see where that was pretty close. Turn the key on, I want to go all the way up with it, which will push that down. Yep. I have to go back down with it a little see, this bolt's up here, this bolt's down here. Now just keep bumming it till I get these holes lined up. Get my bolts back in, and that should line the bottom ones up. So I think all now it's just a matter of bolting everything back up. Once I get the regulator bolted in, we'll run it up and down, make sure everything works, and then we'll put everything else back. Alright, so I got the regulator bolted back in. I haven't tried it. Ooh, she's slow. Just love aftermarket crap. That motor's weak as the dickens. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray some lube as best I can on these tracks. This is old rubber. Let me do that. And we'll see if that helps it. I may have to crank this truck up and get some more juice going to it. Alright, so I've got everything sprayed pretty good. Feel it still got a little hard spot there. It definitely sounds better. And it's going all the way up, so what more can you ask for? Well, I guess that's going to do it for this video, y'all. I appreciate you watching. Hope this helps you if you're having an issue with your window regulator. You don't have to take the window and all out. Just block it, unbolt it, work it out with the guide here and the guide right here. Get it out of there, secure it, replace the motor, and put it back the way it came out. And if you're having problems with up and down, a little bit of what I like this liquid wrench, white lithium grease. It makes a little bit of a mess, but it does work. So thanks for watching, and please rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't.